vlog with a bulldog. He's a dinosaur, basically a dinosaur. It's like living with a prehistoric animal. Hey, pretty girl. So, of course, we're starting off the vlog right, but I also have something that I love this. Look, you can't even, I'm standing here, I can barely read the license plate. That's awesome. But also, I just got a delivery here. You guys have been talking about this, and me too. You know, I wanted this, believe me, I wanted this as well from when I first got the bumper. Unfortunately, my bumper did not come with this, but it definitely needs it, especially for my winch hook. 1, 2. Now I have some shackles. I got too much stuff here. I got all kinds of trash, bottles. I got to take a day to organize this, but let me set up the camera like that. All right. And go ahead and open these up. I also should get like a nice knife to open shit with. That would help with mail time too. All right, so we got one shackle. These are, well, let's see, 4.75 tons. So should be strong enough to handle what I throw at it. Also, of course, I went with black to match the bumper. So we'll go ahead and put these on. Luckily, Avery Dennison is nice enough to give me these razor knife things for free. They are the people who make the wrap for my car. The one that I did before and the one that I'm going to be doing in the very near future, which, by the way, is a nice segue to Motorama. Anyway, Motorama is going to be an awesome event this year. I'm going to be there. Andy's going to be there with Diablo Formula Racing. Nick, Troy, Shane. The Z06 is going to be having a new wrap unveiled at the show. I don't think I scratched it. Which I know that if you guys watch my videos a lot, you're probably tired of hearing that, but I just want to make sure that everybody knows because it's going to be an awesome event and I don't want anybody to miss it. These are actually pretty well made. I scratched it a little bit, so I'm just going to spray bomb it right quick. I got too many spray paints too. I can't keep track. Here's gloss black. That should match. Oh, Mike, don't paint in a closed garage. Oh, trust me, not the worst thing I've done in my life. Where was that other big ass scratch at? Yep, I gotta say, that does look better. Alright, what we're doing today is taking the rest of the ACS pieces up to Shane's shop so that they can be wrapped in Expel. Hopefully you can hear what I just said. And as usual, since you guys have all seen the trip up to Shane's shop before, let's just skip right to there. All right, backing up the driveway, causing a scene. This poor guy, he has to wait for me. But this driveway, it's just another thing that sucks about coming out to Shane's shop. The driveway is only big enough for one vehicle, and when there's a lot of cars parked back here, like you can see, really there's not enough room for me to turn around. So, gotta back in. Should be a fun day because I think Shane has a Lamborghini currently in that garage. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Good, how are you? Not too bad. Oh! What's up, buddy? Oh, wow. Since when were you doing a Punisher skull on the side? That looks pretty cool. I think it's very cool. Yeah, it is. So this is our buddy Shay. You may have heard me mention his name before. This is his Huracan. This is the guy who had an orange MP4, traded that for this Huracan, traded this Huracan in on a GT3, traded in the GT3 on a 650S, and then traded the 650S back in on his same Huracan in the course of like 2 months. I love this cool like carbon fiber thing they have in the engine bay. It's really cool material. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I don't know.
I thought it was like dirty. Yeah, keep moving. You fucking flash torch.
Yeah.
To this mat, you'll gloss the fuck out of it.
I bet.
And that's probably a fucking $2,000.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that this on my Corvette would be like $300. I'm sure for Lamborghini the same piece is $18,000. Yeah, this is definitely a badass car. I think out of all the cars he's had, I do like this one the best. I think he went back to the right choice. His favorite word, I think, is persist. As you can see on the license plate.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite part. Now they did put like a hole in it so that you don't have to flip this up, but who wouldn't want to do that? Alcantara on the doors. Nice, very nice. Yeah, this steering wheel is great. God, what a good feel that has. The paddles, metal. I can see why you like this, Parker. It's a pretty nice place to be. Might have to go ahead and buy one of these at some point. You and Andy are doing a joint thing, right?
Us, Andy, Supercars, Black Edition.
Did you work that out with Supercars on State Street?
Yeah.
So all 4 booths going to be right next to each other?
We got a block, brother.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, like I mentioned at the beginning of this vlog, definitely do not miss Motorama. We are taking over the event.
14 cars.
14 cars. Going to be a great time. We got Lambos, McLarens, Corvettes, trucks. Anything you want, we got it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Stage 3 front splitter with side winglets, the Stage 2 spoiler, which is on the car, and then the Z07 rocker panels, which are in the long box there.
It's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, it looks really good. My Vette looks like shit without it. I gotta be honest. All right, buddy, got the stuff dropped off. So what facility are you going to look at?
I was one in Des Moines, but I'm still waiting on that Roswell, dude. As soon as I go check out that Roswell, I know I'm gonna get it.
Shane's looking at getting a new shop. More space, more wraps.
More cars.
More cars. Very successful day at Shane's. We got the ACS product dropped off, ready to be installed on the Corvette soon. We got to check out a really cool Huracan. That thing's gonna look awesome for the show. Now we're gonna move on to a little mail time segment. All right, so before we get into mail time, and I did get a haircut on my way home. That's a lie. I actually filmed that yesterday, and today we're gonna finish the video, which some people ask, why don't you film things ahead of time? Well, I like the kind of the real feel that it gives when you guys know the camera is crooked as fuck. All right, that's a little better. I like the genuine feel that it gives when you guys know, like when you watch one of my videos, you know that all happened that day, pretty much. So you guys are able to follow along in real time as opposed to, a pre-recorded video and then there's like a schedule. That's why I don't have a video schedule. So I like to keep things very, I guess real, you could say, so to speak, and I like to keep everybody on their toes. I want to talk about the Mustang video real quick, and I didn't get that much hate on it, actually. I am surprised that I didn't get more, but I'm glad that everyone pretty much realized that video was more for entertainment. You know, like I said in that video, I've always been a fan of the Mustang, and I'm not just saying that to try to save face or whatever. I really am. You know, when people ask me on Instagram or YouTube or wherever, you know, what's a good, fast, high horsepower car to buy for cheap, I always say Mustang GT. It's a great car, and I'm always defending Mustangs when it comes to, I mean, I know I made jokes about it in the video, but you know, when people say, oh, Mustangs suck and they can't corner and they crash all the time, look, it's a car that is affordable, which is great, but it's easily accessible to people who may not have the experience to drive a high horsepower car, and it is. 420 horsepower might not sound like a lot in today's world when you got cars like my P1 over here that come from the factory with, 1,000 pretty much, but it's a lot of horsepower, and people don't know how to handle a live rear axle. And a lot of times, the first time that people attempt to do a drift or a burnout is in front of a crowd and people egging them on, so they're nervous and then they end up crashing. So it's not the car's fault, everybody knows that. I really do just think that the new Mustang Restyle is ugly. I don't like it. I'm sure, like everybody says, that over time I'll warm up to it, and hopefully when the 2018, maybe 2019 GT500 comes out, that'll make the styling really cool, just like the S550 when it first came out in 2015. It wasn't that great looking, but then the 350 and 350R came out, and that car looked really badass and really good. So hopefully the GT500 will, improve that car a lot. Also, for the people saying like, oh, he's just a GM fanboy and that, look, when I made a video about the C8 Corvette, when there were some initial renderings of what the C8 Corvette might look like, I even said, I was like, hey, if the Corvette looks like that, because I hated the rendering, I said, I sure as hell won't buy it because it's ugly. So, if the Corvette comes out and it's ugly or whatever, I'm going to say it. Or like, I don't like the new NSX. I could go on and on for years about how Acura screwed up the new NSX and all the mistakes and the things I don't like. And some other things when cars come out that I don't just bandwagon. So I'm not just on the bandwagon of hating a new style either, like the new Audi R8, for example. Everyone said, oh, the old R8 was so pretty, and now the new one doesn't look good. I was the exact opposite of most people in the automotive world. When the new R8 came out, I was like, yes, it's more angular now, it's more aggressive, it finally looks good. It finally looks a little bit more like a supercar, and everybody else was saying like, oh, I don't know, it looks kind of ugly, and now of course they've warmed up to it over time. Point being is that that was how I really felt about the Mustang, and like I said, it's mostly for entertainment. But what would you rather have? Would you rather have a video where I give like my raw emotions and my opinion about the car when I first see it, so you guys were getting my first reaction because I had just seen the car in that video that day? Would you rather have that and how I really feel, or like 90% of the other channels out there, like, oh, well, the Restyle is okay, I'm not a big fan, but I'll warm up to it, and overall, it's a good car. So that's it. The new Mustang is going to be fast, fun, and affordable, and they actually did have some cool technology there, like the active exhaust and some other things that actually is nice. So, I really do believe that it's ugly, but I'm just some jackass off the street. So don't take everything that I say with a grain of salt. If you are not following me on Instagram, definitely do so now at StreetSpeed717, exactly the same spelling as the YouTube channel. Because if you're not following, you missed, I'll put a link in the description too, but if you're not following, you missed the war that I had yesterday with all of the big truck pages. And what happened was, in a nutshell, a page posted a picture of my truck, which happens all the time, and I don't really care. Sometimes they give credit, sometimes they don't, but this page posted it. I messaged them and said, hey, can you give me credit? And they had tagged me in the picture, but I wanted, like most pages do, they put your name in the description so that people can see right there without having to click on the picture to see the tag, because a lot of people don't do that. And the page refused. So I basically made a post saying that this page was a piece of shit. And it just went on from there, and there was another post and the whole thing, and basically thousands of my fans, which was awesome by the way, went on all of these truck pages and just spammed the living fuck out of them, which I didn't tell them to do, but it ended up being awesome. And then all the pages posted this pic to get back at me, and at the end of the day we all had like a conversation in the DMs where it all goes down, and it all worked out. But it was really funny to be a part of, and I said, thank you all for participating. It was great to see the support of hundreds, well, thousands of fans come out on my behalf, which was awesome. And I think that everybody in general had a good time. I'm going to tell you right now that this is by far the longest mail time that we have ever had, and you're going to see why in a second. But anyway, go to the kitchen, get your drinks, get your snacks, probably take a couple of shots because we are in for a long one. As you can see, there are quite a few packages here. There are some behind these other boxes that you can't even see, so this is incredible. I see that we have a lot of new license plates here to go through, as well as some other stuff that I have no idea what it is, but I got a call from the post office this morning saying we ran out of room to hold all of your stuff, and that's not just their problem. I've now run out of room in my house to put all this stuff, so I'm gonna need a bigger fucking house just to put all this in, which, by the way, might be happening soon. I'm working on a deal currently, so there may soon be a new headquarters for Street Speed 717. But anyway, I'm gonna try to, realistically, this is gonna be like 2 hours for me to do this, and then by the time I edit it, I can maybe get it down to like a 25-30 minute segment. So I am going to be going pretty quick, so if I miss something or I misread something, I do apologize, but I want to get to every piece of mail that I have. But I want you all to know that I really appreciate this. It's like Christmas morning every fucking day, and this isn't even that long. I mean, we just did a mail time like a week ago, so this is only a week that people have sent all of this stuff. I don't remember how long, but I really think it was like 7 or 8 days ago. So this is incredible. If you want to participate in the next mail time, the P.O Box address is in the description. But I really do appreciate this. It means a lot. The license plate thing that we're doing now on the channel is really cool. I love looking at it in the garage every time that I go out there. And you know, I do appreciate it. And I want everybody to know that. Let's start opening packages. We're gonna start with the little stuff here. I'm gonna go quick. I don't know what this is. This is like more bizarre stuff from China. These are like contact holders now. Look at it. These are like what you put your contacts in. You guys are doing some weird shit. I don't know, but whatever. I appreciate it, I suppose. Here we go. We got a license plate. This is from Michael L. So Michael, thank you for this stuff. We got a license plate, an old one from Kentucky. Looks pretty beat up, but very cool. I like the rustic appearance. This is an ale. Is there a note in here? Some type of soda? Yes, there is. Now, I will tell you, buddy, your package here got all wet. Here's a keychain as well. Corvette keychain, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Oh, he's from Bowling Green. So I don't know if the beverage spilled in here, but you can see, and your note got a little bit distorted. Hey Mike, my name is Mike as well, and I live in a small town in Kentucky. The vids, keep up the good work, man. Hope to have a C7 one day. Well, Mike, thank you very much for the stuff, and I'm sorry that your note is a little bit difficult to read here. The keychain is from the Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky. You should check it out. I plan to. The drink is made only in Kentucky, and you can't get it anywhere else. Let's see what the note says. A little note card. Dear Mike, sorry if this offends you, but there is a tissue because I was so sad when you got rid of your awesome Dodge Challenger Hellcat. I love that car, Mike, from Rick. This one is from Jody from the UK, and it looks like it's gonna be my first UK license plate. Oh, I stand corrected. We have 2 license plates. It was on somebody's car driving around in the UK. How fucking dope is that? Mike, absolutely love the videos and look forward to every upload. Wish you had time to upload something every day. So do I, believe me, I really do. You can see those exact plates on my car, Instagram at JodyGMS, spelled just like that, at JodyGMS. Hope you like it. Best regards, Jody. I appreciate the license plates. They were on a BMW 325 Ci. Moving right along, here we got something else. Here is the note. And it says, hey Mike, love the channel. This plate comes from a 1992 Z28. I'm sorry, I cannot read your name, but I'm sure that I can see it on the package. It's from... I still can't. I still can't read the name, man. I'm sorry, but it looks like Falmers, Falmers. So probably just the last name. Purple 72 from Illinois. Thank you very much. This appears to be some type of article of clothing. Ooh, it is. It looks high quality too, like a sweatshirt. Look at that, a hoodie. Oh, I'm losing my packages. They're falling off the table. It's a Corvette hoodie. Wow, this is really nice. I like this a lot. I will absolutely wear this. If you guys haven't noticed, I do wear the clothes in videos. I wear the Duramax hat. This is my Pittsburgh 412 hat. But I wear the Duramax one all the time, and I wear my Corvette shirt all the time. This is very nice. I don't think this came with a note. I don't think it came with a note, but I think it's from Robert. So Robert, thank you very much for the Corvette hoodie. Got one of these damn little Chinese bags again. I don't know what the heck. It must be like some joke that I'm just not in on, and I don't get it because it's like weird object, or maybe it's like a mistake from the post office. What in the world? These are valve stem covers, which I can use. I mean, that's something. Somehow I'm always losing valve stem covers on the Duramax. I don't know if people steal them. I have 2 for each wheel, so I have 8 in total. But anyway, oh my God, we got Xbox Live for 3 months of gold membership. My name is Eddie. I first ran into your channel when you had the Hellcat. One of your recent videos, you said you weren't going to start Xbox Live yet, but I hope you like the little gift. Thanks for everything. No, Eddie, thank you. I appreciate it. I have Xbox Live now. I did have the 14-day, I think it's a 14-day free trial that they give you like when you buy the Xbox One. So that's how I was able to play what was it, Call of Duty 4 Remastered. How did you start saving for a new Corvette? Please help me. How could I plan saving to buy a Corvette at a young age like yours? You are awesome. Well, thank you very much, Tyler. I appreciate that. Really, you know, saving money is half the battle to get your down payment, but with financing, it's pretty easy to afford a car like that. I mean, I don't want to say it's easy at a young age, but I mean, I'm 23, so I'm not that young. There are people, you know, on YouTube that like, you know, they're like 12 years old and they have this stuff, and then you wonder, okay, how did they do that? But, you know, I mean, I've been saving for a long time. I financed over half of the value for the Z06, and if you have good credit, you know, if you're young, get yourself a little credit card. And I know credit sucks, right? It's a stupid system that it shouldn't be that way. You know, you should be rewarded for being able to buy things in cash, but you know, having good credit is a good thing. So if you get yourself a little credit card, establish some credit, and really financing can make more sense than buying. There's a lot of rich guys, and Strodman was just talking about this in a video not too long ago. It was like 2 days ago. There's a lot of rich guys who could easily buy a car in cash, but they choose to finance, because if you finance a car and you have good credit, so you're financing at like 1.5, 2.5%, you're gonna make a lot more money off of that money if you invest it than if you had taken all that cash and thrown it away at the car. So it's a complicated, not really that complicated, but it's just something, you gotta play the game and, you know, save up money as best you can. Don't live lavishly. You know, I don't live, people make fun of me, like I don't have decorations in my house. Well, I don't really give a shit about decorating my house. I want to spend money on my cars right now. I've been wearing the same clothes. I mean, now I get free clothes. I've been wearing the same clothes for a long time. It's stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with spending money on other things if that's what you like, but you know, if there's something that's important to you, you know, put your time, your energy, your effort, and your money into that. That's really all it comes down to. So this guy is an artist. I think he's based in Philadelphia, and yeah, I would definitely like to do something. There's definitely writing on the back of this. I guess it's just from the fold. But anyway, yeah, the problem is that, you know, trying to find the time to do this stuff. I would love to. I get so many like offers from great people all across the place. Like, hey, if you're ever in San Antonio, Texas, like I'm here, we should do something. I have a cool truck or whatever. The problem is finding the time to do all this stuff, because like I said before, I barely have time to upload the videos that I do and do everything else that I want to do during the day. Recently, I've been getting a lot more back into the gym, which I was slacking off on for a while, but I want to get back into competing and doing things like that. So yeah, definitely, I have your information, and we will set something up at some point, because you're not that far away. I think Doug DeMuro is also out in Philadelphia, so we'll do something. This letter is from Alex. Mike, my name is Alex. I am a firefighter in the Air Force, stationed in New Mexico. I drive a 2015 Honda Civic EX, and I think I could take the yellow turd. You probably could. Enjoy this keychain. Well, thank you, Alex, for that, and for bashing my Corvette, as is the proper way to do things. This is a keychain with the name tag for the USAF that you would put on your, this is the old ACU camo. I don't know, did the Air Force switch over to multicam yet? I don't think they did. We got a license plate. This is from Justin, and it has the note, Mike, really enjoy the channel, and you should come to Mid-Ohio with that Z06. I would love to at some point, because the Muscle vs. Tuner guys are also out in Ohio, and they always, you know, want to do something, probably gay activities, because that's what they're all about. Here's a North Dakota plate that was on my C6 Corvette when I lived in North Dakota. Justin. Definitely the first one we have. This is neat. You got a buffalo, or a bison, depending on what you want to call it. And it's not really a buffalo. These actually, people call them buffaloes. They're not really buffaloes. It's a bison. A buffalo lives in Africa. A bison lives in North America. Just to clear things up. Thank you again, Justin, for the North Dakota plate. Let's try this little box here. This seems like a very sturdy little packed box. The Bull's Balls Truck Nut Solid Color Blue 8-inch Tall Series, made in the U.S. Well, I'm happy that my blue balls are a quality U.S. product. Buyer name was Matt. So thank you, Matt, for the truck nuts. I'm gonna have to start organizing. I'm gonna put the plates and other stuff over here. Open letters and the envelopes and packages will go down there. And my lovely contact lens case holder. How could I forget that? Here we go. This one's from, this is a cool looking one. This is from David in Utah. Wow, Utah has a cool license plate. Don't see a note, but thank you, David, for the Utah plate. We do not have one of those yet. Mike, hopefully I'm the first to send you a Washington plate. I think you are. This came off of my 2003 7.3 liter Power Stroke. Hope it makes it in the mail time. Twitter at Chief_Jensen, Jensen. And it is a Washington plate. Yeah, definitely the first Washington we have. Thank you very much for that. Moving right along here. Oh, I ripped something. I didn't think there was, it didn't feel like there was anything in there, and I ripped something in half. I didn't rip anything in half. Good, we're still good. Here we have a letter in an envelope with some stuff in it from Peach State Auto, exactly how you would expect it to be spelled. Peach State Auto. And the eBay store is ebay.com/user/Peach State Auto. You can look it up. He sent me some blacked out Duramax badges. These are actually really fucking cool. I might put these on the truck. And a blacked out Stingray badge as well, which I don't have a Stingray, but I appreciate that. If you want to check out some of these badges, I really do like this. This is a really cool product. So yeah, definitely check it out. It's Peach State Auto. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read that. Here's a bigger. Here we got Vet Magazine. I don't see who it's from unless there's a note in here, but thank you very much for the Vet Magazine, whoever sent this. Definitely got another license plate in here. Hey Mike, Cody from Montana. Here are a couple of plates, one from my Audi S4, very nice, and the other is off of my Duramax. It's a nice vehicle setup you have there. Montana, wow, is that really how they come? Like melted letters like that? That's pretty dope. And then the other Montana plate is people playing golf, which is, I think, not as cool as the ice one, but either way, thank you very much for the Montana license plates. I don't think I had any Montanas yet. We got a package here, probably another license plate if I had to guess, if I was a betting man. This is from Nevada, Commandi. I didn't read the note yet, but I'm guessing these are the vehicles that it came off of. Lifted Duramax, with the lifted Duramax and a Silverado SS, and what appears to be a modified Honda Civic. I like this one the best, as you would probably guess. I think this is the letter that came from that. Yeah, Nevada. Okay, so this makes sense. This is what I was worried about this. I would have too much stuff going on and I would get stuff mixed up. But hey, Street Speed, my name is Kaylon. I'm sorry, I'm jacking that up, from Nevada, and I'm sending you this license plate off of my wife's car. That's the way to do it. And you give a shout out to my friend John and tell him he is a homo. Well, now he knows. And tell Andy to fuck off. I always tell Andy to fuck off. Thank you. Thank you very much, Kalan. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the Nevada license plate. A little something. This says Benson Artistry with a picture of a 5th gen ZL1 on it. Instagram at Benson, BENSON_artistry, ARTISTRY. Here we go. Oh my God, look at this. This is a drawing of the Duramax. Holy shit, that's nice. Look at that. I might have to frame this, honestly, because I don't want to screw it up. That is great. Definitely a lot of time and work went into that. That is really, really cool. That is some talent there. A lot more talent than I have, that's for fucking sure. Hey, Street Speed, my name is Chase Benson. Big fan of your channel and really enjoy watching the videos. Been wanting to draw your truck for a while just for fun. Turned out really good, definitely. I hope you like it. I absolutely do. My art page on Instagram is again at Benson Artistry. Sincerely, Chase Benson. I will put, let me see, here you go. Hopefully you can see that if you want to check out his art. That's the same spelling for his Instagram and Facebook. Up and another Chinese package. I can't wait to see what weird thing is in here. Oh, it's slipper sock things. Great. Like, who the fuck? I feel like it's one person sending all these things because it can't cost any more than like 5 cents. So they're like, oh, fuck it. I'll just keep sending him this stuff. Here we got a license plate and a sticker that says A Company 152 Aviation Tomahawks, and this is a plate from Alaska. Oh, hell yeah, definitely my first Alaska plate. Is that where that company is stationed, up in Alaska? Probably. There's no letter in here, but this is from Fairbanks, Alaska. I don't see a name either, so I obviously wants to remain private, but thank you very much. I think so anyway. Sorry if you sent a letter and I'm not seeing it, but thank you very much for the Alaska license plate. Thanks for your service as well. I'm sure it's a really fun time up there in Alaska, because I can tell you that I hate it here, and it's 30 degrees, and I think it's there. It's probably -10. Here we got a license plate. This is from Montana. Now I do have a couple of these, but each one is different though. It's neat how some of these states seem to have different designs. Pennsylvania really isn't like that. You can get the anti-drug one, and that kind of stuff. This has no note either, but this is from Nick from Great Falls, Montana. So thank you very much for the Montana plate. This one has a letter and a laminated picture that I cut, and I'm sorry about that, of the Silverado, but it didn't screw up the picture. So this is, I'm assuming, the truck that it came off of. Dear Mike, my name is Ricardo Sanchez from Charlotte, North Carolina. What a beautiful place that is. One day when I was finding videos on Chevy Silverado, I found your video about the Duramax when you first got it. From there on, started watching your videos. The other license plate is for work trucks from my dad's 2003 Silverado 2500 HD. Thank you, Ricardo, for the license plates. We got 2 from North Carolina, both different designs. 2014 Ram 2500 6.7 Cummins, Oklahoma. That's a cool plate. I don't think I have an Oklahoma. I think I have one. I'm not sure. I'm sure as fuck losing track of all this stuff. But thank you for the plate. Is there a note? Don't see it. This is from Eric. Thank you, Eric, for the Oklahoma license plate that was off of a Cummins. Nebraska license plate. Hey, Mike, here's a Nebraska plate. Next time you see Porker, I fully expect you to smoke his baby Lambo. Oh, I will. Shane from Michigan. Thank you, Shane, for the Nebraska plate. Okay, I'm breaking a sweat here doing this stuff. So what I'm going to do, actually, number one, we're running out of daylight, so the video quality is going to get worse. And, you know, I'm already over an hour. I got up and stopped the camera and checked it. I'm already over an hour, and I'm not even halfway through this stuff yet. So what I'm going to do is reorganize, and then I'll do a part 2 mail time in the next video. That way, I mean, if I go on doing this, it's going to be like an hour long, and that's just way too long. Nobody's going to sit there and watch it for an hour. Well, maybe a few people would like it, but I feel like that might be a little bit too long for YouTube. So anyway, I do want to talk about one more thing, though, and I think I'm going to make the title of the video about this because I really want some input from all of you on the next wrap for the Corvette. I mean, I already have the basic idea of what I want to do, and Shane and I are working on the final designs right now. But when I was looking at that Huracan and like the Punisher skull that he did, I was thinking there's no reason why we can't incorporate some cool ideas from the viewers to add into the design and maybe put in some more elements to make the car even cooler. So let me know what ideas you have for the next Corvette wrap. What do you want to see? What wrap would you like to see most on the Corvette? And you know, let me know in the comments section. If there's a comment that you agree with and you like, give it a thumbs up so I can see. Maybe I can pick like the 2 biggest comments. In other words, you know, the 2 comments that get the most thumbs up, and we can incorporate those design elements. So I think it would be really cool. The Corvette's gonna look, like I said, you know, when I did the first design for the Corvette, it was for one show, and I had no idea it was gonna be that big. You know, the car got shared on social media all over the place a lot. The video that I made with it, one of the first videos, got 1.5 million views. You know, the car, I mean, pretty much everyone knows that car when you see a picture of it. So, and that was just the first try. That was just like a mistake. This time, it's going to be even better. The car wrap, I promise you, is going to be even crazier and even cooler. But I would like to hear some ideas as well, and I will definitely incorporate that into the final design when we do it. So anyway, leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Anyway, I sincerely hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.